Alright, everybody who's got an Entosis Link, who's in, not you TDD, obviously not you TDD because you're attacking, okay, we don't want you to attack now. You're dead. Now, we held the field, now we'll turn on our Entosis Link. So everybody turn on their Entosis Link. Defenders, turn on your Entosis Links. There we go, multiple Entosis Links. So, I say multiple, not everyone would need to do it. Now, we've all got to have our warm-up cycle, that's 5 minutes. Okay? And after the warm-up cycle, we will start repairing it. Yeah? And hopefully we'll repair it 6 times quicker than you attacked it, because we own the SOV and it's got a 6 times defense index.
Wow.
Now that is the power, TDD, of the defense index. It means that it takes you 6 hours to capture it, it takes us 10 minutes to repair it even if it was almost at 0.
So can the offender and defender use the link at the same time on the structure?
For some reason, if you did, if you were to turn on yours now, I don't want you to, but if you were to turn on yours now, it would stop and it would just stay stationary. Our links would counter each other out, okay, and it would stay stationary. The point is, you'd never be on the field at the same time as our fleet, and we'd never be on the field at the same time as your fleet, basically. You almost always kill the enemy before you Entosis it. It doesn't make sense, because when you start Entosising, you can't use warp, you can't use remote repairs, so it becomes a lot more vulnerable. Right, I'm a quarter way through my cycle. Now a T2 Entosis Link has half the initial cycle time, but still the same capture rate. Still the same capture rate. So the only thing that it cuts out is the cycle time, the initial cycle time. Okay.
The enemy can't blow up these structures, right?
No.
Okay.
Amusingly enough, actually, if they capture the infrastructure hub, it will blow up and they can deploy their own.
Oh, wow. Wouldn't that be much easier for them, though, to just blow it up and
No,
place a new one?
it's invulnerable to guns, but it will blow up if they capture it with the Entosis Link. But, TDD, remember, after it's gone through that 60-minute cycle for you, let's pretend you were still Entosising it and it went all the way around, yeah? It would then go into reinforced mode, okay? And then 2 days later, it will tell you when, but 2 days later it would come out of reinforced mode, and that's when the true fight begins.
Oh.
And that's when it spawns like defense, what can I say, it spawns capture links all around the constellation, all the way around the ring constellation. And we will have to literally, everyone will have to go to each capture node and with an Entosis Link try and capture it, and the first person who gets 10 more than if the defender gets 10 more than the attackers, basically they keep it defended. If the attackers get 10 more than the defenders, then it blows up. Okay?
Okay, I see.
So that encourages you to have small fleets roaming all the way around. You need to have multiple fleets, multiple little fleets trying to capture multiple areas, should I say, multiple capture links at the same time. How did the goons do it, dear? Can you talk in comms? Oh, okay. Could you just tell us how did the goons do it? Did they have like multiple fleets, or? Yeah, small fleets. How big were the fleets and what ships? Yeah.
Wow.
So 10 to 15 man fleets, probably small ships as well. I bet they were cruisers and below. Nice. So just a couple of Logi, a couple of strong ships, and I bet you the funny thing is, as soon as people start invading, they would have had to start calling their ships together, and they would have had to start, you know, being quite cool. Like, let's pretend this is a capture point. We'd all have to come here, and you know, if this was being attacked, we'd come here and defend it, and then we'd go to another capture point and multiple ones. It's quite cool. Did it look fun, dear? Did it look interesting? Did it look okay? There's Manic. That's good. It's going to be fun. It's going to be crazy. The only thing I don't like is I hope they don't have big gate camps that just stop it. Right, guys, we've got about 10 seconds before, well, about 20 seconds before the cycle starts, and that means the warm-up will be over, and now we'll start repairing it, and there should be a timer, a repair timer up here. Okay? And they would get camped here. That's probably the way forward, but it's going to be quite good.
I wonder who made up this idea.
CCP Fozzie, hence why it's called Fozzisov. Here we are, we're repairing it, guys, we're repairing it. Now notice multiple people from the same alliance are repairing it, and it's actually repairing. Now if I died, it would still be being repaired because it's got other backups on it. Does that make sense?
So if some people take their Entosis Links off now, will it add time to it or not?
No, it'll just stop. You can't turn it off now. If you turn off, cycle down your Entosis Link, it'll still be spinning until it runs out of time. We'll still be stuck here.
Ah, right, okay. What if you went out of range, still just cycling?
It would stop cycling. It would stop straight away. Okay, all of us would have to go out of range, of course, in this case here. Okay.
Cool.
I think it's healed.
That's it. It's healed. Now it's still vulnerable for another 30 minutes or so, but once it becomes out of vulnerability, we're safe again for another day.
Is there a way to see, like, if I get on and I don't see that notification, where things are vulnerable currently, or not vulnerable?
Absolutely. Let me
taken over.
Well, you can't see where they're being taken over. Only the notification, or if you see it in local. But trust me, someone will have been online and they'll be talking about it in Alliance chat. And also, you'll see it in your notification history.
Oh, okay.
Now, the best way to see which systems are vulnerable, let me show you. Here's a link in Fleet. Okay. Now click on that link, and that is .lamp. It's on vulnerable status. All those red systems are vulnerable. All the green systems are invulnerable. Notice most of Provi has their time set for about now. Any systems with a red glow will normally mean they're being contested. They're in an actual contest state where they're actually doing the contest, where all the spawns appear and they have to go and contest. Any systems that are yellow glow, except for the ones in the middle, they're incursion systems. Anyone with a yellow glow means that they're actually reinforced, and a couple of days later they'll come out of reinforced mode. So if you go to catch now, click on one of the systems in catch, or I'll link it for you. Click that, make sure you're set to vulnerable. You'll see that head GP at the moment is currently being contested. Can you see, has everyone got that map open?
Roger.
On the left side, you'll see head GP is currently being contested. On the right side, you'll see there's 4 systems currently being contested. And in the middle, you'll see QBQ is currently reinforced until the 22nd at 1600. Okay? And F9E has currently been reinforced. Now, if you click on, for example, I don't know, VA6, click on VA6. Again, I'll link it for those who are catching up. If you scroll down a little bit, you will actually see it says Territorial Claim Unit, Northern Coalition, State Defence 55%. And what that means basically is that they're currently doing the, they're having to go around capture nodes from each other. And at the moment the defence fleet is a little bit ahead over the attacking fleet. Now if you click on that again, one more step, you can actually see the campaign score. I've linked it in Fleet. So it says here the involved parties, I don't know who they are, but attackers 45% score, Northern Coalition 55% score, and you can see a little chart. So right now, if we wanted to capture another system, if we wanted to actually destroy this TCU, we could go and form a little 10-man fleet, 20-man fleet, and by the looks of it, it's not actually progressing very far. It's in like the last, I don't know, it's not progressing very fast so far. So if we went there, we could go and just capture a few of those nodes and take over the system. In actual fact, TDD alone probably could go there and take it over. Oh guys, turn off our links. I forgot now. Turn off your links before the cycle ends. So, TDD, do you want to go and take over the system?